Hey book friends, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about a book that is another new to me author, which is so exciting. The book is called Breathe by Hollis Wynn. The first chapter of this book almost did me in. It starts out with a terrible situation. The main character is Amber, and she is, coming home to cook her fiance dinner, and it's all rainbows and butterflies, and she gets hit with something really that's catastrophic to their relationship after she walks in the door. Wow. Now, my mouth just hung open that whole chapter. I just couldn't believe it. But I felt like how Amber reacted to that situation, I really liked. And she carried that same, I felt like I knew her immediately, because then as I kept reading, that was exactly Amber. So this situation changes her life. And she quickly, literally within a couple of hours, moves out of the apartment and she goes to stay with her brother. And props, hello, so exciting that this book takes place in Chicago, my hometown. There's not a lot about Chicago, but just the fact that she brings it up a couple times, it was like A+. I love when I read books that take place where I'm from or around the area, and it really connects me right away to the story because I know exactly what they're talking about, right? So that was kind of fun. That was definitely a fun part of the book. And so, like I said, Amber moves out of the apartment, it goes and moves in with her brother, and really never looks back. And that really stuck out to me as the book progressed. The funny thing was that she knew that if she looked back on their relationship, she would crumble, and she wasn't going to let that define her. So she just kind of looked forward, and I liked that. But then there was these little things, and you'll notice the title. There was these times where she was almost crippled with the emotion of it all. And that's where I really felt like her true colors shined through, and how I connected with her was that even though she tried so hard not to look back and move forward and feel the feelings she was feeling and more in the relationship and all that I totally got and I totally understood. But then she has these moments, and as a character, it made her so human to me, and I identified with her so much. I loved her relationship with her brother. I loved her relationship with her parents. The book had funny parts. The book has a lot of heart. And then I thought it was kind of funny how, I keep saying funny today, I don't know why, I'll have to come up with another word. Hollis kind of snuck in this new love interest, and all of a sudden he was just there. And Amber is talking about how they have hung out a little bit before, and then he's there, and I liked that. She didn't just bam, all of a sudden, how Amber meets another guy and yada yada, happily ever after. It wasn't like that in this book, and I really appreciated that. She kind of snuck Matt in, and right from the get-go, you know that Matt is a really stand-up guy. You just like him. He is, he likes Amber. He kind of knows that, they've become friends. He knows that there was some heavy stuff that went down for her, and he wants her, but he's patient. And the relationship between them builds in a really organic way that I just loved. And you just can't help but adore Matt. Like I said, stand-up guy. He's a fireman, so he's got that going for him. He's so patient with her. He dotes on her. He is caring. He's loving. And he gives her time because he knows that if he can be patient, she will be his in the end. And I just adored that part of the story. That was awesome. With the title of this book, Breathe, and what it means in the story, I felt bad for Amber, and in those moments when she just had to breathe because she was trying not to like go down the rabbit hole and just like never get out of bed again. And the emotion of what she thought she was building her life to be with this other person, and then to have that not pan out. I mean, we've all had breakups, we all get it. And I thought Hollis did a really good job of, without it being super dark, she wrote this perfect balance of just this young woman trying to find her way again. And yet, at times, just needing to breathe, because holy smokes, that was a really big deal what happened. And to be betrayed in the way that she was betrayed, and just to breathe sometimes, and how Matt recognized that with her and helped her through, these kind of attacks that she would have and moments that she would have, I thought were really beautifully written. I would definitely recommend Breathe by Hollis Wynn. It makes you realize how sometimes you just have to take a second and breathe, and that if you can get past that moment of terror, panic, everything that you're feeling in a highly emotional state, if you can just take a moment and breathe, and then if you have people around you that accept you and love you and are there for you the way her friends, brother, mom and dad, and then Matt was for her, if you have that, love is complicated, but if you just breathe, you'll get through it. Let me know if you have read this book in the comments below, or what else you've read by Hollis Wynn. What should I add to my TBR? Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon. Bye.